12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
It was when we was at Dayon's house and that ceiling fan was on.
I think that may have been it, or 2 rooms downstairs. Your mama had said that the speed was cold. It was on that floor.
Chicken sandwiches again. I can make chicken sandwiches again too. All right. I'm doing something kind of different today. On my way to school now. I don't have class or anything. I just have that little where I recorded that last week. This is my office area where I go work and just literally, take my mind off of everything. That way I can just go work and do what I need to do to get projects and shit done. So that's where we're heading to now, and I just want to do like a sequence up to that point, because the video today that I'm going to be talking about is why I thought about quitting YouTube, plenty of times. I'm up in my mind too much, man, too much. It's just, YouTube is one of those things where it's like a very, very slow grind. So at the beginning stages, you may have just, under 100 views and under 100 subscribers and things like that. So it just kind of could be tough, because it's like, I'm having hella fun doing YouTube, but it's like, is people really, watching me? That's the other thing. So I'm so ready to be done with school, y'all. Y'all don't understand. We're finally here. I need an office because the setup sometimes can be freaking trash. And why I thought about quitting YouTube, man. Why I thought I was done with it, man, a couple weeks ago. A couple reasons why. Is because, one, for in the car, it's a slow grind. So it's like you're putting all this content out, and sometimes people don't, see that content. So I wouldn't say some people don't see that content. It's just, I feel like I got stuff that's interesting, but I just don't have everybody interested quite yet. So, I understand that, but overall, I just thought about, I want to say quitting, just maybe taking a pause on it as far as how I want to do it, because ideas and things just run all over the place, but sometimes it's just overwhelming, but the videos that I'm interested in, those do like, less views or whatever. And then the videos that I kind of just randomly do and just put up, sometimes those are the ones that actually get, the views and stuff like that. So it's backwards, but YouTube can be discouraging at times. So at the beginning of my YouTube journey, maybe years ago, when I actually wanted to start like a gaming, I was into gaming and stuff like that, I was kind of doing it for, I wouldn't say the money, but it kind of was in that sense, because I was young and I just wanted extra income, and I wanted YouTube to be one of that income. But when I start treating it like as my job, then I start falling out of love with it. That's why I stopped. So I was doing like streams, live streams, all that, man. I was like determined to get it, but it wasn't growing. So it's just, sometimes with videos and YouTube and things like that, like, especially, it's hard not to pay attention to the people that you follow or people that you watch that give you, good ideas and better ideas and motivate you to do things, stuff like that. Sometimes you just look at their videos and you look at their followers and you look at their subscribers, stuff like that. You kind of get discouraged, cause just like, why my stuff's not like that? Why I'm not getting the likes or the followers or the viewerships or whatever. Yeah, it's very, very hard. But the thing is, I have to keep telling myself is one, just continue to put content out. So that's why I'm continuing to just do videos. But also, one of the guys I watch, his name is Danny, of course, but his name is Danny, and he started his YouTube out in like 2018, and we're in 2021, and I think he said he just started seeing success probably last year sometime. So that, if you take it, that's 2 years. So 2 or 3 years where it's like, fuck, is it gonna take that long? I kind of want to do it a different route, because with what we do, cameras, I don't want to talk about, you know, specs of cameras and stuff like that, because that stuff gets tedious, and I don't want my viewers to, you know, think that that's what we're going to be talking about all the damn time, when it's like, I mean, I will bring up that information to you all, but it keeps you in this box. It keeps your subscribers in a box. So every time someone comes to you, they just want to talk about, you know, come over and just see if you have anything about cameras. If you don't have anything about cameras or anything like that, they're not interested. So that's when your subscribers literally just go on lock. So it's like, I don't want that, because when I watch other people that do that, I just feel like it's very tedious, and I feel like they're stuck in that box, and they just have to continue to make that content. It's like, I don't want to make that content because I know I'm not going to be interested, and it's so tedious, and I'm not about to do research on camera gear and stuff like that. Like, yes, I understand that I love camera gear, but it's like, that's not what my channel's about. Just showing you my journey from start to finish, or whenever I'm done with it. But it's just the grind and how everything, and the cameras just follow lines with it. So it's really just a journal. Like, it's really just a journal. Whatever you dreaming about, that shit is tough. But all I gotta say is, man, my positivity to you is just keep dreaming. Don't give up, because sometimes life can just throw you curveballs, and you just be like, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and settle. And don't settle, because when you settle, you're gonna be miserable. And then if you have anybody behind you that will, you know, yeah, it's just a domino effect. Just think about it in the long run. It's just a domino effect. So real competitive. It's so many people on this platform. You have so many videographers, so many photographers, so many editors, blah 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 blah, influencer, whatever. You can keep going on and on and on. So it's just one of those things where you just like, am I getting the looks? Is someone actually liking my videos or watching my videos that's not someone I know? I don't know, man. If you are new to the channel, man, put it in the comments down below, man. What's something that you struggle with when doing any project that you've done? So rather, if you're doing YouTube, what's something that, you know, motivates you to continue to do YouTube? If you're a cook, what motivates you to continue to be a chef? Like, stuff like that. So it's just a brief little video, man, because it's like, I don't want to quit YouTube, man. I was thinking about quitting YouTube, but I just kind of like doing this shit now. Like, I always have, me and my fiance, I always have a saying, if you do things for 21 days, if you make it a habit for 21 days, this is what you need to do. So I started my YouTube back in December of 2020. I actually started it a while ago, but I started it back in, I started it back in August. Let me double check that. My first YouTube video was actually the baby shower. No, the ginger reveal. Yeah, so that was 11 months ago. So August of 2020, that's when I started my YouTube page. So we're actually coming up on a year. Did not freaking know that. I think when I started putting my face onto the camera and things like that, it was December of 2020. But yeah, our very first video was me and Kayla baby reveal, and Nas is here now. So wow, see, that's what I'm saying. You see how, like, that's what I'm saying. This is why I do YouTube, because it's a journal, man. Like, last year Nas was not even here yet, and we did a ginger reveal, and he's here, and his birthday's in December. Like, whatever you're doing in life, do a YouTube page. I'm still gonna continue to do YouTube, man. It's tough. It's very, very tough, but I'm gonna continue to do it. We're gonna grow. We're gonna grow as a family. We're gonna be a community. If you haven't, go check out my most recent video that I did for artists here in Cincinnati. His name's Dolo Van Dam. Make sure you check that out. I will put that in the description. Description right up here. So if you see that, click on that motherfucker, go right there, and just check out some of my old content that I have on my page, man. Just watch, man. I have some good content. Make sure you follow me on social media. Overall, man, I'm out of here, man. Let me get back to the schoolwork. Danny Certified, signing out.